What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel again. And today we're going to talk about the ESC button, the ESC off button. And before we start today's video, do click that subscribe button. Subscribe to me so that you won't miss any new content. First, let's talk about what ESC stands for. ESC stands for Electronic Stability Control. In some brand, they might call it a ESP, DSC, or VSC. It can be considered one of the most basic safety features for a car. But in Malaysia, a lot of cars doesn't come with ESC until recent year. ESC prevent your wheel slip and causing oversteer or understeer. In short, it keeps your car stable at all time, just like ABS and traction control do. Hence, ESC is considered a basic safety feature and it reduces the chance of accidents. And if your car is equipped with ESC, there will be a button where you can switch off the ESC. But don't worry, the ESC is always on. You don't need to activate it. That button in fact is used to disable ESC and traction control. And it depends on different car on how to deactivate it. Like for Proton Persona, you need to hold the button for 3 seconds to deactivate the traction control and ESC. And you only press once to activate it back. So why is there a button to increase the chance of accident? As I said earlier on, ESC is used to prevent your wheel slipping, but in some cases you need your tire to spin a little in order for your car to move. That's where you need to switch off the ESC, such as when your car is stuck in mud, stuck in sand, or stuck in snow. I've been in this situation before. I was parked at the side of the road and then the rain came, and when I get back to the car was parked at literally a mud lake. And I step in the car, start the car, and I find myself couldn't get out of that spot. I press the throttle, but you can feel the brake is applying to your wheel at all time. Your wheel just can't turn at all. So how do I get out at that time? You just hold that button and switch the ESC off, and then you step a little more throttle, and then you get out of that spot. Simple. That is the time that you need to switch off your ESC. Next, you need to switch off your ESC when you're going off-road. Because if you're going off-road, you need your tire to keep spinning in order to gain the momentum to move forward. If the ESC is switched on, the moment when one of your wheel start to free spin, it cuts off the power of that wheel and you lose a little bit of momentum. It increases the chance of you getting stuck in that off-road. So I have a habit of switching off ESC every time I'm going off-road, such as when I'm going to some parking lot. But keep in mind, the ESC off button is not an off-road mode for your car. If you are stuck with one wheel on the air without touching the ground, you are stuck there forever. The only solution is you call a Hilux or you call a tow truck or you put some wooden plank on your wheel or whatever to get your car out. Next, when you are using a spare tire, you should switch off the ESC also. It is okay if you are using a full-size spare tire, but for some car, if you are using a compact smaller spare tire, you should switch off the ESC so that your computer won't get mad trying to balance off the thinner spare tire and the rest of your wheel. Next, when you want to race your car or you launch your car or you want to drift your car, you have to switch off your ESC. If your ESC is on, it keeps on cutting off your power. Means there is power loss, which you don't want it when you're trying to launch your car or you're trying to race your car. And if you want to drift your car, ESC just won't let you drift your car. Now you know when you should switch off the ESC. But you may ask, isn't it dangerous to drive without ESC? Well, you only switch off the ESC when you're driving very slow, like trying to get out of the mud or driving 20 off-road or even you using a spare tire. The recommended maximum speed is only 80 km/h. The only exception is when you're trying to race your car or launch your car or drift your car. That is when you know you are totally safe and you understand what you are doing. You understand how to correct your car if something goes wrong. Well, there you have it, everything you need to know about the ESC button. Just want to quote what is written on the Proton Owner's Guide. ESC is not a replacement for a safe driving procedure. Although most of us used to drive a car without ESC, it is still recommended that you switch on your ESC back after you get into a normal condition. And also, double check your ESC when there is a rain or wet condition on the road. So, I hope you find this video informative, and as always, do give a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and comment whatever you like. And I'll see you in the next video next week.